How we doing? It's Mailman Nick. Follow me on Instagram at Nick Venti. If you enjoy this content, please give me a thumbs up. Don't treat me like a 204B over here. Now, obviously these are my own thoughts and opinions. I will not speak on behalf of the Postal Service. So, it's late. But I wanted to make a vlog. So I'm on vacation and I did another job. You guys know I'm a mailman. I work for the post office, but I'm on vacation and I did a job a few days ago. I posted about it. I was a background actor for a TV show called Chicago PD. Now I kind of wanted to compare the two because they're very different. When I was when I was younger, I was on Chicago PD. I was on Chicago Fire. I was on a TV show called Empire. I'm not saying I had any major roles. I was doing all background work, which are the people in the background. I was not featured. The one feature role I did get booked as security on Chicago PD. They ended up cutting that scene. Very sad, but it was still got paid and all this stuff. So I kind of wanted to talk about my experience, how much I got paid, and all this stuff. And it's so different compared to the post office. But um, so how I came about to doing this job, I knew I was gonna have the week off at the post office. I had week vacation, and I followed their Facebook page, the casting Facebook page where they post, the roles that they're looking for. Sometimes, so they film a few shows in Chicago. There's a show called The Bear. There's a show called all the Chicago's, the Chicago PD, Fire, Med. They all film in Chicago. Um, there's The Shy. Some movies get filmed in Chicago. So you look for these uh, listings or these casting calls, and it'll tell you what information they need, photos, things like that, and the pay. So I worked this week when I worked for Chicago PD. We worked almost 12 hours. It was a long day. But my pay, I got paid a little over $200 for the day. Uh, it was a certain base pay. It was a certain base pay, and then time and a half after 8 hours. So I had almost 4 hours overtime. But the thing is, a nice perk working. They have a. At least this was my experience on Chicago PD. When we get to the extras holding, they had a whole bunch of breakfast food, which was great. We parked in the parking garage downtown, went to the extra holding, and then we went to the set. Obviously, all this stuff, they don't like you talking about spoilers for obvious reasons, so that's why I'm not talking about the main, like what happens in the scenes and stuff. But we went to we parked in the parking garage. We went to extra holding where we put all our stuff. Then we went to the set and did our thing on the set. But I got paid around a little over $200 for the day. But yeah, they look for certain roles. If I really want to get booked, I want to make sure I get booked. I applied for the bigger scenes, like when I was on Chicago Fire years ago. There was a big parade scene. They need a lot of people, so your odds are greater to get the role. But the feature ones are the ones I try to look for too, because featured means you get more camera time. Like I said, I got booked to be security for a card game for the main on Chicago PD. The main criminal had a card game. I was uh, I was right there during the card game, and then they cut my scene out when he was throwing money all over the people all over the balcony. I was right behind them. They cut the scene. They must have not liked how I looked, or they're always cutting stuff. That sucked, but I want to get a feature role eventually. It's something fun that I like to do. That's why I knew I had some time off. I wanted a role. Monday they booked me to be a hotel guest, but um, I had to do my taxes. I had to do my taxes on Monday, so I said I couldn't do it Monday. No problem. Uh, they wanted me to be a club patron on Tuesday, so I was like, yeah, why not? Uh, and that was a fun scene. We filmed three scenes. Uh, we filmed three scenes that day, um, and uh, and yeah, it was compared to the post office, man. Having three meals because they fed us breakfast, they had sandwiches in between, and then a lunch at like 3 4 o'clock. The lunch was bussin'. The lunch was really good. They had ended up having to put makeup on my tattoos. I don't. I think it's a copyright issue. I'm not 100% sure, but makeup all over my tattoos. It looked like I didn't have none. And then I had to put I had to get some long sleeves, and they want, since your background, they don't want you sticking out, so they had me wearing green. A lot of people wearing gray, blue, like colors that don't really stick out. Um, but compared to the post office, it was so easy, so easy. I'm like, this 12-hour day is going by so quick because you're treated. I mean, as an extra, you're kind of like at the bottom, like a CCA, but you're getting fed. You're on the set. You're just as important. You're important to the set, to the scene. It's a lot of fun. I'm lucky to be in a city where I'm not in LA where there's I'm sure there's way more stuff being filmed there, but I'm lucky to be in a city where they have a few shows that they need extras, and I'm looking forward to doing that again soon, because when I was younger and doing it, I was not the man I was today, so I couldn't. Um, the experience was a lot different this time around. I had a lot of fun, met a lot of new people, um, and pushed myself. When the director's telling you to do something and they say action, it is stressful. You got to, if the actor's like, hey, do this, and when the camera's rolling, if you mess it up, if you drop your prop, like they give you props depending on the scene, if you drop something, like then they'll have to cut, retake, and it'll be your fault, and it feels embarrassing. Um, but overall, if if that type of job was consistent and paid like the post office had the benefits, I would be doing that. I like doing that type of stuff. I had a lot of fun. Um, because at the post office, I don't eat lunch really. I don't have time for a lunch. I don't take a lunch. I know most offices you have to take a lunch, but my office, you could sign a no lunch sheet. Boom. If I work 12, I'm getting paid for 12 because I'm not sitting for a half hour taking a lunch. I would hate to have to stay here an extra half hour for no reason, no pay. But yeah, we got three meals. It was a bigger scene. They filmed three scenes. Like I said, no spoilers or no. I don't say where we were filming and stuff like that because they like, or it's like hush hush. But I like to tell you guys about the experience, and um, it was fun. It was fun, and a change of pace. Getting paid $200. Yeah, depends on who you ask. Like that's grocery money. And doing something fun on your vacation, I got paid, I got fed, and I got a chance to see myself on TV. That's a win-win. That's a win-win. Um, but I do plan on looking out for more stuff in the future, more gigs in the future, and play it by ear, because that woke up the acting bug that I, liked. Like I said, I did 2 episodes of Chicago Fire, 2 episodes of Chicago PD, and Empire, a TV show called Empire, and every time it was fun. Being fed, being on set, seeing how things are, like seeing all the takes, seeing actors mess up, seeing just like that type of stuff is interesting, and just it's perfect on the TV, but there's there's a lot of mistakes behind every perfection, and that's interesting to see, and see how it all is made, and uh, the different everything that's involved with making a TV show. Really cool. But thank you guys all for tuning in. It's kind of a different video than I normally make. I just was thinking about it, and wanted to show you guys my experience. And if you're in a town where they do background acting, give it a try. Make that extra easy money, and enjoy the fun experience. So thank you guys all for tuning in. Hit that like button, that subscribe button. I'll see you guys soon.